Hi, wee students. This is going to be the second part of My Parents Think I'm Sleeping, okay? So this book is very poetic. All the words kind of rhyme. So try to copy it. Don't worry about what the words you're reading. Just practice reading, okay? So what happens to the colors? What happens to the colors? What happens to the colors when night replaces day? What turns the wrens to ravens, the trees to shades of gray? Who paints away the garden when the sky's a sea of ink? Who robs the sleeping flowers of their purple and their pink? What makes the midnight clover quiver black upon the lawn? What happens to the colors? What brings them back at dawn? So I have been in bed for hours. I have been in bed for hours, but I'm sure I'm wide awake, for my head is filled with visions of a forest by the lake. I hear frogs and crickets calling. I'm aware of fireflies. I can see the moon reflected in an owl's unblinking eyes. I tiptoe very softly past a hive of drowsy bees. High above a cloud meanders. Tiny stars shine through the trees. I sit beside the water as a silent swan glides by. I climb a breezy hilltop where I almost touch the sky. I watch the fishes splashing in a clear and crystal stream. It's a very lovely forest, far too real to be a dream. Chocolate cake. Mm-mm. I am lying in the darkness with a smile upon my face as I'm thinking of my stomach, which has got an empty space. And that corner of the kitchen with a piece of chocolate cake I've got to get my hands on for my empty stomach's sake. When my parents both are sleeping, I can tell my father's snore. I will sneak out of my bedroom. I will tiptoe past their door. I will slip into the kitchen without any noise or light. And if I'm really careful, I will have that cake tonight. I don't think so. Dad was faster. Rain. I was having trouble sleeping when I heard the pleasant sound of raindrops softly falling on the rooftop and the ground. I hurried to the window just to watch them as they fell. They filled the night with sparkles and a fresh and lovely smell. I started feeling sleepy, so I climbed back into bed and fell asleep while listening to the raindrops overhead. It is so still. It is so still tonight. There is no sound at all, no tapping on a window pane, no footsteps in the hall, no barking dog or screeching cat, no mouse beneath my bed, no rustle of a windy leaf, no raindrops overhead. I lie beneath my covers with my pillow to my ear, and my breathing and my heartbeat are the only sounds I hear. If it was sunlight shining, if it was sunlight shining, I'd know that it was day. I'd gobble down my breakfast, then hurry out to play. If it was sunlight shining, I would not be indoors. I'd race around the garden. I'd fill the air with roars. Roar! See, the lion. The lion roars. If it was sunlight shining, I'd be a chimpanzee. I'd run, I'd jump, I'd tumble, I'd clamber up a tree. But it is moonlight shining. My eyes are getting red. My head is full of cobwebs, and I am off to bed. I like this picture. That guy is great. And he's about to get the guy in bed. Not really, not really. Okay, when I'm very nearly sleeping, when I'm very nearly sleeping in the middle of the night, and I hear the furtive creeping of a thing that likes to bite. You may be completely certain that I haven't any fear, though when it is on the curtain, how I wish it were not here. When I sense the creature perching on my pillow underneath, and suspect that it is searching for a spot to sink its teeth. When I'm sure I feel it flitting but an inch above my head, I am glad a lamp is sitting on the table by my bed. The lamp scaring the creature. A million candles. A million candles fill the night. They glister in the dark, and though by day they hide their glow, now each displays its spark. Amidst them all there is one light that has a special shine, and that's the one whose name I know. I think that it knows mine. I'm awake! I'm awake! I'm awake! I'm awake! I cannot shut my eyes! I'm unable to sleep, though I've made many tries. I'm sure I've explored every inch of my bed. My body's exhausted, and so is my head. Exhausted, yeah. I wiggle. I fidget. I tumble, I twist. I pound my poor pillow with fist after fist. I stopped counting sheep when I reached 93. I'm awake, I'm awake. I cannot fall asleep. Asleep. Okay, I hope you like this book. Goodbye.